I got into public service believing that for our politics to be healthy, the American government needed people who believed as I do, but also people who believed differently from me. This has become somewhat of a novel idea, but it is the genius of our founders that the Constitution forces compromise. Governing is hard. Democracy is hard. Decency shouldn't be that hard, but apparently it is. You know what is easy? Name-calling, demagoguery. The politics of vengeance is easy. Dehumanization requires very little talent. By raging at each other, our minds vacant of reason and reeling with ill will, with tinfoil hat conspiracy theories, we've given in to the horrible tribal impulse to mistake our opponents for our enemies, then become seized with a conviction that we must destroy that enemy, seemingly oblivious to the fact that not only are we not enemies, we are each vital organs in the same body. It is as if in order to save itself, your brain decided to destroy your heart. That's about the level of care we are currently bringing to the proceedings. There is a sickness in our system, and we've infected the whole country with it. We are all old enough to remember when we elected presidents who spoke to our highest ideals and aspirations of a nation, not to our deepest dystopian fears. I can remember when, once an election was settled, the new president would reach out the hand to those who had opposed him and pledge to do right by all Americans, not just those who were loyal to him. That's the way presidents once sought to lead and to govern. In fact, it's the way every other president in the modern era, Republican or Democrat, tried to conduct himself in office. Each possessed a keen awareness that a president's principal role is not to serve himself or his interests or the interests of his clan, but the people of the United States. That was once the American way. Those of us of a certain age in this country have also had the rare good fortune of growing up and into adulthood not having to think too much about the consequences of our votes, or even whether we voted at all in a given election. For our entire lives, through some very fractious political periods, we have taken steady self-governance for granted. And that is a luxury that so many of our fellow human beings living in other countries have never had for a single day in their lives.